Oh, 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 oh.
Okay, welcome
To
to
the
Legion.
Legion's Lair. I am Broder of Bjorngar. And you are
Emir Kaspar.
Damn
Welcome
right you
to
are.
episode 14
That's right. That
of
is right.
season 3.
That is
And we have a amazing guest tonight. But before we get into that, Bradley, what do we have?
Well, obviously, we have July 4th coming up on Thursday. So we're trying to do our best to celebrate. We got our Egalises. We got our Gothatropolis Egalises. We have Nemetis from Gothatropolis, who also came with a cape, America. And I thought, since we're going to celebrate July 4th this week, I'd wear my Egalis shirt. I think I wore it last year. I can't remember who it was. I almost think it was Travis Bowles we had last year for July 4th, but I could be wrong.
That was the bio readoff.
I think it was, and I think I wore this. So maybe it wasn't July 4th, but I thought it was. Well, we do have some news because if I'm correct, we probably aren't going to be back on our show until after we're at StatueCon. So leading up to StatueCon, that is where me and Mike are going to be. So we're looking forward to going to, what is it, St. Joseph, Michigan, where StatueCon will be. It's a free event. People like Sideshow, Tweeterhead, big names. There's some special guests that are coming along as well. Schmerber baby, he says, I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there.
He just had a wonderful show with Dave Orkin. I just got done watching that. New to Mythics. If
I love it.
You guys need more Legions content, check out New to Mythics. It's New to Mythics on YouTube, no spaces. It'll take you right there. And I want to say he has over 10 episodes now. Really good. So check out. Ooh, look at that. Statue. So tell us about StatueCon, man.
You know what? I can do better than that. Let's see here. First of all, I should probably show you StatueCon. I can give you the address here, or you could just go to Collector Zorn Presents StatueCon 2024. It's going to be July 11th through 14th, starting at it says 5 p.m., but I don't think that is right. I think it ends at 5. I think it starts at like 10. Starts at like 10 or something.
And it's 4 days, correct?
It is. Me and Mike will not. Well, we will be there Thursday, but we'll be there setting up for Thursday, and then we'll be there Friday and Saturday, actually selling product. Four Horsemen products. We'll basically be a street team for Four Horsemen. And in fact, Mike, I didn't give you the good news. I got a shipment notice from Four Horsemen, and I'm like, what did I get? And I was like, what is shipping? But it's actually the product that they're sending us that we are going to take for the show. Nice. So we are stoked for that. Once again, I think I played this video. I can play it again if You want
Brad,
this?
why don't we take Brian Almeida's Duart Studios, the dio he made us for the lair, take that and kind of set
Yeah,
that up too. I think
yeah.
that would
No,
be
no, I think
amazing.
that's a great idea. I think it is because we're gonna
That
have some
dio would
figures,
be
obviously, for those people. Why am I not sharing this? Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna just show a quick little video of what you possibly could partake if you come see us. Obviously, me and Mike will be selling figures. I don't know if anyone else will be selling figures, but it's basically a con, statue con. Obviously, you get it. And I will play.
nice. Are you there, Brad? I think Brad is frozen. So that is Statues Con. Of course, it is going to be July 11th, 12th, 13th, and 14th. Um, yeah, he is really frozen. So other
Can you
news,
hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Nice.
Oh,
So
I got
we
to get
are
me
headed
back on.
we are headed there next week, correct, Brad?
Yes.
Well,
My screen is black on my end. I don't know what
it
happened.
is. It is, but we can hear you. Um,
Very
so
strange.
we hope to see all of you guys out there that are uh, that can come out within that area in the Midwest. Uh, we do have a bit of other news, Brad.
What
And
is
the
it?
Four Horsemen announced today that this was the summer of Cosmic Legions, celebrating the first year of the line. And they have all retailers have the figures from wave 1, 2, and 3 20% off. So if you get on the retailers right now, you can get Cosmics for basically show prices. Am I right with that?
Yes.
Is it working now?
Yeah, it was because I had the virtual background. When I went to the thing, it didn't go back to it. So it just had me blacked out. I just learned that.
I didn't know what the heck was happening.
I didn't either. They could hear me though.
I know I can hear you. Okay, bye.
Okay, see you, bye. Yes, so we will have product. They will basically be normal, show pricing. So
At StatueCon, yeah.
yes. So yeah, as of right now, I do believe it is cash only. So keep that in mind if you want to come buy a little bit of product. Jeremy sent out the product. He mixed it up a little bit, so it's a little bit of everything. It's all over the board. A little bit of this, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So,
which makes sense because this is a con based around statues. As far as I know, we are going to be the only action figures there, and we're going to be the only ones selling product.
Yes, as far as I know. But like I said, it's free to get in, so there's
Free.
that. It's not like, hey, you got to pay $50 for your 4-day. Nets. Hey, you can come every day, hang out. Really, what it sounds like is obviously, big name people will be there, probably promoting their new up and coming stuff. A lot of artists will be there as well. A lot of YouTubers, influencers. So there'll probably be a lot of interviewing going on and a lot of this and that. But yeah, so me and Mike will be slinging figures, talking, preaching the word of mythics, and so come hang out with us. And And I assume more than likely we'll be hanging out afterwards. Me and Mike are at the Best Western, but there's some other people going. So, like I said, we can all collaborate, get together, have a little mythic meetup, and
Oh, that would be awesome. Now,
yeah.
Schmur wants to pay with back rubs. So I don't accept back rubs, but Brad might.
Is that what he said? I haven't got down to the comment yet. Christopher Michael Olson also likes to pay with back rubs, and so does Big Dub. But you got to pay. You got to pay. You got to pay to play, right? Well, who said that? Somebody said that in the Cabal one time. You got to pay to play. First off, our first comment was Curb. Thank you. Well, next was Dave. They were in it, and then Raylan. Then obviously my beautiful wife Lauren. We got Jackie. Stoats McGoats is in the house. And Jacob Forna. What is up, my dude? Let's go. Yeah, happy 4th. Oh, and then he is everywhere. He is inevitable. Curtis Ackerman. So, Mike.
Yes.
What other news do we have besides everybody wants to get in their car and rush here in a few days to StatueCon? What else is going on?
Of course, it's the summer of Cosmic, as I mentioned, and the first thing they're going to do for this month is 20% off at the retailer. So basically, you can get any Cosmic Legion figure in Wave 1, 2, and 3 at show prices. I would think 20% off the retailers would be pretty much comparable to show prices, which is excellent.
And I do think there are some retailers who don't charge tax and don't charge shipping. So it just depends on who you want to go with and find those people. Maybe you like Big Bag, but you like their $4 pile of loot, or maybe you like what is it? Head Horse toys.
Horsehead collectibles.
Horsehead collectibles.
Yeah.
So it just depends on who you go with. There's definitely a lot of retailers you can reach out to.
Yeah. So I look for next month them releasing
predictions.
Raxon Wave 2. I think we all know that's going to happen. That's the next Cosmic Wave. And I believe that will be done, of course, next month, since the summer ends after August, really, unless they add September to that also. But yeah, so we're going to get a little taste of Cosmics here before we get more epic mythic stuff. I'm looking forward to the Thraxon Wave 2 just to see what they do, especially with the Thraxians, the lizard guys, because I ordered quite a few of those, the lizards, the alien lizards. So, as we know, they're scouts, the ones from the first wave. We know there's other in the hierarchy, and we do know they're good guys now, or what side they're on. They were presented as being the antagonists of the waves, but they aren't. The antagonist, of course, is going to be whoever, I'm trying to think of her name, Kalo or Shillian Kun or whatever, her group. So we're going to see more of them. We'll see more of the lizards. And obviously, we're going to see more of Ox Crew, because I think there's 3 more surviving members, if I'm correct. The one thing I don't care about the Ox Crew is I don't quite understand how they fit in the mech suits, because they make them bigger, but where the mech suits bend wouldn't be where the 1.0 joints would bend. You see what I'm saying? Doesn't make sense to me. unless we're dealing with an alien race that is that big, you know. So maybe
we wonder how Slaw gets in his suit. Like,
well,
how does he get in there?
well, I mean, he can just put it on. His legs are going to move just fine. It's just I look at them, and when the knees bend, if you hold a 1.0 figure up to it, you would be breaking their shins. You see what I'm saying? Or their thighs. No, I think shins. Yeah, so I don't quite get that. The only I put in my mind that this alien race is bigger than a regular 1.0 character. And all that, but it's cosmic legions. I mean, they can be.
Yeah.
Hell, in Mythic, we have brute scale. So, shoot.
Speaking of brute scale, I'm going to bring in my guest again here. He's been on before. He needs your wishes, guys. Prince Kalazir Mythics. He needs to get to 500 subscribers.
Don't we need to get to like 150 before?
Well, we need to get to like 200 before we get to 500. But so let's let that be our goal. Kalazir needs. Let's go to 200. We need 200 subscribers.
So on shooting the show with Curtis and Jerry, they had their I want to say 750 subscriber show. They're pushing towards 1,000.
They can kiss my ass with that many. The Legion's Lair needs 750.
Huge shout out to the boys at Shooting the Shelf. I won a bass set, which is pretty cool.
If you don't vote, you are a bastard, you son of a biscuit, you.
So what are we at now, subscriber-wise?
I'm not sure. Kalazir knows. Like we've said before, Kalazir needs you to go like and subscribe because we promised him a new bike, and until we're at 148. Can we get to 200? I think once we get to 500, we can get him a bike because then we would get what is it? Super chats because this bike right here isn't good for him. So please like and subscribe. Kalazir needs you. All right, I'm putting him down.
Nice. Did you get any pickups?
I did, but what would Arnold do? Arnold would get your little asses down to the YouTubes. Did you like and subscribe? You call all your little friends. You say, Legion's Lair, it is the freaking best show you've ever seen in your life. Look into my eyes, you son of a biscuit. You. All right, I let Mike talk now. I've gone too far.
So like and subscribe. We want to build the YouTube part of the channel. Of course, we were on the Cabal for the first 2.5 seasons. Yes. Just recently got on YouTube. Would like to build that up. So like and subscribe and tell others about the show. Yeah, right. I have no pickups, buddy.
I got nothing.
No, I do. I do. It hasn't got here yet. I was at work the other day. When am I not at work, basically? But I was at work the other day when Brad came in. And Brad says, hey, there's the Soul Spiller.
It did. I forgot all my weapons.
The bonus weapons were up for like $30 on Macari. So I grabbed them because I still needed them to complete the collection. So for like $34 or something, I got those. And if you guys don't know what we're talking about, those weapons are the weapons that match the dreaded Fastia, like the red shield.
Yeah, it goes with oh my god,
Fastia.
It also goes with what's the Redbeard guy's name? Why can't I think of his?
Torian?
No.
Red?
Why am I having a brain fart?
Red beard guy.
You're the guy in Leodicius with the red beard. What the?
He doesn't have a Mangus.
Magnus. It's red.
Not Mangus. It's
Magnus.
Magnus. He doesn't have no red beard.
It's red. Well, but I'm saying that shield goes with him too as well, wouldn't it? It would go with him.
Yeah, anything red shield. But I was thrilled to get those for so cheap. So yes, I do have that coming.
And that was a deal. I will say, because I'm not even going to say what I paid for those back in the day when they were like sought after and rare.
Oh,
they're still rare, but that was a steal.
What did you pay for them?
I don't even want to say that. I mean, it's probably close to 100, I think. But at that time, you never seen them, and when they popped up, I had to grab it.
Well, honest to God, I thought I would never have them in my collection. So I did.
As soon as I seen it, you were the first person I thought. That's why I messaged you.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate
All right.
that. Now our guest, baby. Are you ready, Brad? Do the introduction. Please.
Real quick. This
Oh.
guy has been a long time super fan. He has been loyal. He has been watching since like day one. This guy is always commenting whenever it is time to put somebody in the hot seat. He is the first to put up the flames. I can remember this gentleman coming up to me at the Legions Con 2022 in the lobby. I was stoned out of my mind. but I remember talking to him and 154. See what a little Calazier advertisement can do. 7 like that.
Keep it going.
But Chris, we had a good time talking in the lobby, and I really enjoy this guy, and a lot of people do. And he came back last year, and I think he's coming back again this year. Let's bring him on. Let's do an introduction for Chris. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time. The one and only Chris Durant.
Yeah, baby.
Look, he's representing too. That's what I'm talking about.
Dude, that introduction for you, Chris, takes me back to the Summit County Deputies and the Pittsburgh Steelers playing, and Brad would introduce everybody, the Steelers and us, and he would do that voice.
They asked me that the first time they're like, hey, you want to do an introduction? And I was like, well, what is it? And they're like, well, the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to come play the deputy sheriffs at a charity event. And I was like, oh, okay. And he goes, I'll do the first quarter. So he's got the mic and it's like sheriff's ball. And then it's like Steelers ball. And then he's like, all right, well, here, I'm going to let you have it, okay? And then I got the mic, and I'm like, boom, shakalaka, put that in your pipe and smoke it downtown, baby.
That was a good time, man.
I gave all the sheriffs nicknames, and I was letting them. Actually, what was yours, what,
I think you introduced
Skeletor, you were Skeletor.
Was I Skeletor?
You were Skeletor. Michael Skeletor.
I thought one year you introduced me as the polar bear for Jackson.
I think I did. I think you did change it up and did the polar bear, but I think one year you were Skeletor. That was freaking awesome. So Chris,
good times. Good times. Okay, we are here with Chris Durant, baby.
So everybody can hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can hear you.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, we got you, baby. We got you.
Okay.
Well, let's get
my girl Jackie. Hey.
Let's get right into this, brother. What got you into adult action figure collecting?
All right. Well, since a kid, you hit that 15, 16, 17 age. People start to tell you, that's stupid. Can't collect no more. You should be out there chasing girls and stuff like that.
You can do
So,
both, can't you?
You both.
so I had a little down period, and then one of the comic book shops I used to get my comic books from, they had McFarlane Toys stuff in there. So this was, I want to say, 99, 2000 ish. So I started collecting McFarlane stuff. And at the same time, I was collecting, it was this show on Cartoon Network, the Gundam Wing and G Gundam and all that stuff. So I was collecting the G Gundam 3 3/4 wave. So I've been collecting, and then I'll say about 2014, 2015, I got into the Black series. And that's when I kind of, before I was dipping my toe in and out, but once I got into the Black series, that's when I was like in official. So yeah.
Well, Chris, what got you specifically into Four Horsemen Studio product?
Okay. That's an interesting question. Um
Indubitably.
I was on YouTube just looking at random Black Series reviews, random toy reviews, and then, matter of fact, it was Toy Bro. I started seeing a lot of He-Man classic reviews, and then the algorithm. I think the algorithm took me over to Pixel Dan, who was doing more Motu reviews.
Oh yeah.
And then a couple videos came up of like the boss fight Viturian Hacks figures. So I was just letting the algorithm. I was like, okay, medieval stuff. I like that kind of stuff. So I was looking into starting to collect boss fight stuff. I mean, Vitruvian Hacks from Boss Fight Studios. And then I seen one video, and it was from this guy named The Stupendous Poop. And he did a couple boss fight reviews. So I'm just letting the videos play. And then he did this new wave called Mythic Legions.
This
Yeah,
the straight poop,
The
or
straight poop.
Great.
Okay.
I know. Yeah.
I'm gonna call
Y'all know who I'm talking about.
the suspended. That's great. I'm gonna say that to Garwich.
He suspected poop.
I'm
That's
mixing
awesome.
I'm mixing names up. But then he was doing reviews on Mythic Legions.
I
So
remember seeing those videos.
yeah, like some early stuff. Like he opened all the skeletons first. Then I think he did all the magic users, all the barbarians. So I was like, okay, this is the line I want. But I didn't know how to get into it because at the time, of course, I'm not in the cabal. I don't know nothing about Source Horseman or anything. So I'm still watching videos, and I'm watching a Toy Bro video. And he was doing Mythic Legions reviews. And he happened to mention you could find these up at Big Bad Toy Store. And I said, hold up. I know them. Because that's where I was getting my Black Series figures from at the time. So I went on Big Bad Toy Store. I typed in Mythic Legions, and I was blown away.
Remember the days of Big Bad Toy Store where there was just pages and pages of in stock? You just like all of Advent Decay was there, and you're just like, it's there, and I can.
And that's the time I caught it. And this was during right when COVID was starting to become a thing, like when people were starting to really talk about it.
Yeah.
And then the lockdown came, so All I had, listen. I just started ordering toys.
That's a lot of people did that. I mean, that's what I did. You know, a lot of
Like
people did that.
I had nothing else to do. I was in full quarantine, like full quarantine. Like I live alone. Wasn't nobody coming to see me. I'm not going to see nobody. It was working home. So it was like every week I was just ordering more and more Mythic Legions.
That's all. Well, you know what? A lot of people, and in the toy community, a lot of people relied on that at being their hobby, ordering stuff, getting them in while they were isolated. I think that's a big reason why a lot of the prices went up because, of course, the horsemen weren't pumping out product either. Um, Very interesting. Chris, so Legion's Con. At Legion's Con, Brad and I look forward to every year seeing you now. Uh, your excitement is infectious. Okay, you're absolutely pumped about the line. It helps get us pumped.
I found my crowd.
That's right, baby. Uh, Tell us what your experience at Legion's Con 2023 was like.
Well, that was only my second Legion's Con. But
Veteran, you were already a veteran at this point.
Veteran in 20.
You go to one, the second one you go to, you already veteran. You a veteran status.
But this last one was so crazy in a good way because I got to meet, of course, you know, people we talk to online, but then you finally get to meet them. Like I got to see y'all again.
Yeah.
And like Mitzi, shout out to Mitzi, because I knew Mitzi from talking to Mitzi online. As soon as I got to the hotel, I saw her. She told me she was waiting on her friend named Jackie. So that's how I got to meet Jackie. I knew my big brother Stoke from online, but I got to finally meet him at Legion's Con. And that's my big bro right there. That's big bro. And it's like this past Legion's Con, I met like I would consider like my core group of friends. Like we group chat every day. We keep in touch with each other. So this Legion's Con was special, very special.
And Jackie, that was my first time seeing Jackie or meeting her in person. And we need to have Jackie on the show because her positivity is infectious.
Her personality is so electric.
Yes, it just comes out, and I don't know if I've ever seen. I mean, maybe she does get angry. I don't. She doesn't seem like.
Okay, you heard it, Jackie. You're going to be getting a message from me here real soon to set up.
And Jackie, now Jackie has a collection too.
Yes,
so if you want to see Masters of the Universe stuff, you know she's got it.
I tell her she's my motivational life coach.
Yes,
nice.
Yes, definitely got a positive.
Hey, you know what? Positivity is just amazing, and this community, you know, promotes the positivity.
And Jackie was the other person I think who had a cooler who was giving it out. And beer, that stuff isn't cheap, people. You know, I mean, it isn't. You know, I mean, like, it wasn't like she had Miller High Life tall cans. You know what I mean? She had a little bit of everything. So did Stoke. You know, it was a good variety. Speaking of, I should buy a case and just give it to her and be like, "This is for me."
That whole weekend, that was our traveling group.
Nice.
Yeah, you guys were awesome.
So let me ask you this then, Chris. How excited are you for Legion's Con 2024?
I get more and more excited every year because during the course of the year, I feel like I meet more people online. So that's more people I get to see at the con. And plus guys like y'all. who I already know, so I get to spend more time with it.
Yeah.
And that, I already know. So
You know what I think this year is going to be even special is that we're not going into a
plus the
foreign place.
toys, plus the toys.
Plus the toys. We're not going into a foreign place. I mean, we're actually going into the same place we did last year, and not to say it's home, but it feels comfortable per se. Like what to expect when we go there. Like what the lobby's going to look like. What the pub's going to be. And that makes it feel even better. I feel like.
That's the Hall of Justice right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think this year is going to be amped up even more because remember last year we were missing a big part of the community in Ish and Ryan Zarwick. And they're going to be at 2024 Legions Con full force. And you have never, if you haven't witnessed Ish or Ryan's shopping at Legions Con, you need to, because they come in with their wagons and they're buying from every table and they need a U-Haul to take their stuff back. It's pretty amazing to see.
And we were missing Cornboy. Cornboy wasn't there either last year.
Yep.
Big time.
Which was something. So hopefully we'll get to see. Oh, look, and there.
Yep.
Me and Curtis. It's like we think alike.
Yeah. So obviously each year it grows. So hopefully we can get these people back and get new people. It's gonna be a blast.
And at this point, the community feels like family to me. So that's where I'm at with it right now. So it's like I get to see family.
Yep, absolutely.
And some cool new toys.
Yeah, you bring up a good point. The toys get you into the action figures, get you into the community. The community, the people keep you
there. Yeah.
So many good people. So many good people.
Through Four Horsemen in this toy line, like I've met people that I really consider like friends, like true friends.
Yep.
That's where it's at.
That's
where I think this community was built on. And we always say, we see it, you always hate to see somebody selling their collection in the cabal, but like one person does always go, another person always does come in, but it's always good to have those old schoolers that are there, been around, or someone that's, been around even longer than us, and it does seem like family, and it is a great community. And that's what we look forward to. It's the Super Bowl of our toy community, I feel like.
Oh, it definitely is. Oh my God.
Absolutely.
Without a doubt. Now, Chris, I was talking to you earlier. Other than Legions Con, just so everybody in the community knows, if they want to meet you in person, what other cons do you try to frequent during the year?
Well, I'm Connecticut, so I'm kind of local. I was down at the Shop the Curiosity down in Danbury, and me and my guy Dave Bennett hung out all day.
Okay.
Nice.
But I'm trying to get out to more cons. More cons are in the future.
Yeah.
Get it. They cost money, but
it's the flying thing for me.
Yeah, traveling and stuff like that.
I was telling you earlier, like I'm 49 years old, and I've never been on a plane.
Yeah.
And Jackie is the one that convinced me to get on a plane because I'm going to visit her in a few weeks.
Boy, that's gonna be fun.
So once I start flying, listen here, I'll be at more cons.
Nice.
How long is that flight?
The flight to Jackie, I believe 4 hours because it's a stopover in Detroit.
Oh, okay.
Flying to Michigan and back down.
Okay.
And over. Yeah. Nice. Well,
So once I get that first flight out of my belt and I see that it's more cons everywhere else, then I'll be able to, start to travel more.
Dude, you're gonna get up there and you're gonna be like, this is a piece of cake.
Oh, yeah, it's not bad.
That's what everybody telling me.
Oh my God.
So,
Hey Brad, guess they called me today and wanted me to go to California to pick up a guy.
and they
during
during our con. Uh-oh, Mike froze up. His eyes are closed. Hold on, I can poke him. I go poke his eyes. That is the beautiful. See, I'm glad I didn't get froze like that.
You rather just a complete blackout?
I picked Michael's little nose. We'll drop waters on him. Refresh, Mike, refresh. I was laughing my ass off at Stote's comment that says Wegmans is across the street, yet it's 20 miles away. It does seem like a lot because you can see it across the street, and then you get in your car, and it's like you go down, and then you go around this circle, then you go around this circle, and then you go around this circle, and you go back around. Yeah, it's pretty funny.
My guy, my goats.
But yes, me and Mike went over there to eat some gourmet burger. I don't know, it was pretty good. But yeah, Wegmans is I definitely recommend people, if the pub's busy or something, just to go around those little jug handle loops. And if you got a car, or somebody's got a car, you can
Yeah, I'm a burger guy too.
Yeah, we have places like that here. But they had a nice little smash burger, in one of the little gourmet food spots over there that they were, because half of it's like a liquor store, then the other half's like a store, but they got like everything. Like there's people serving pizza, and there's serving subs, and
hey, you got some people out there, once they get the drinking, they get the munchies. So
oh yeah, like I said, it really is across the street. You can hit a golf ball, but yeah, you got to go around a couple turns to get there. Let's see, I'm gonna go down through here to the con. But yes, I think Mike called me and told me that they were trying to get him to go pick up an inmate in California, and it was during the week that we're going to be at StatueCon.
Hey, that's like Con Air. he going on a Con Air mission.
Dude, that was a good movie too, though.
Yes, it was.
Corn Boys in Jesse's basement. I think Jesse's gonna finally let him out for hopefully for Legion's Con. Is this live? No, it's pre-recorded. But somehow I knew you were going to comment this, and I went ahead.
Came up with that reply.
You did. Yes, KPC. Damn, there's a lot. Man, I'm slacking on the comments unless y'all just commenting. Jackie's taking.
I could see the names, but not the comments because I'm doing this on my phone. So
Mike went to StatueCon early. Oh my God, that's a good one. That's a good one. It's Saturday, so as far as I know, we should be free. Wegmans is a great store. Damn right it is. Root Scale, Greg. What is this? Kurt's Tavern was the place to go. I am not familiar with Kurt's Tavern. Huh. I wonder if that's nearby or if that's near Greg. Because if you ever get the privilege to go to Greg's house to see his amazing collection.
That crazy collection, right?
We went through like 4 turnpike things going to his house. But he's got those passes, so he's just going through the easy pass thing. But it was just crazy. It was nighttime. There was all these lights. And he just going through these turnpikes. you know, and I was just like, oh, okay. And I'm like, you just went through like 4 different like things. Like, I was crazy. I'm like, you got to pay for this every month. Even on the way back, it was a little crazy. I'm like, I am lost. I have no idea where this dude is. But yeah, over by his house, I know he used to work at a tavern. I don't know if it's the same one or if it's near down the street. But so, Chris, what are you hoping for this year about Legion's Con 24?
I'm hoping we get Necronominus by then.
Yes, that would be.
That's really my main big.
I think
thing.
a lot of people are waiting for that. So if that was at Legion's Con, that would be definitely big.
But
Especially, I think we talked about that. That'd be big for Greg too, because we was excited to see Greg get his tribute figure.
Yeah. And
then
that's
actually,
that's one of my favorite figures from out that line.
I kind of called it. I didn't call Greg's figure, but I was calling Ogre Scale Knight during the week. And while I was there at G-Con, Pete McCarthy goes, what are your predictions? And I was like, dude, I think there's going to be an Ogre Scale Knight. And he goes, oh, okay, cool. Well, when it came up, he like looks over at me to the table like, what the fuck? And I was like, bro. I'm like, I just got lucky on that one.
And
I'm cool
around for Ogre Scale Knight. I'm there for it.
And that opened it up for these other I can't think of the bad version, the black version of
the brother twin.
Yeah, that's why I was like, the dark version of Greg is what I'd like to check out as well. And I'm glad that piece comes off. That one chest piece, I think, comes off.
That like the whole chest plate seems like, yeah.
Yeah, on both figures it comes off, because I know on the one figure it says, oh, there's G. Speaking of, I think G's going to be a guest on our show next time.
Good dude.
Yes, he is. Him and his family, those are good people. Oh, Michael's calling me.
Uh-oh.
What happened to you, Michael? You want me to send you another link? All right, let me do something here. No, you froze up, bro. You froze up.
Froze up.
He was Mr. Freeze. I will do it here. Let's see. Boom. Paste. All right, I sent you another one. I just copied another one and sent it, so I don't know if it's.
Come on, he got to get in on this.
Everett Miller sending me crotch shots of Arnold's figure. All right. Now I'm curious with the Everett Miller was sending me. What is this? He was sending me like crotch shots of like Arnold. Now I'm curious. Oh, it's his figure that he got. Okay. All right, cool. We're good.
But just crotch shots.
He gave me a was somebody on eBay selling John Matrix Commando, the Arnold figure, the NECA. And they were like $25-$30 or something, brand new. And so I assumed they were knockoffs. But I know when that happens, it's usually the same mold, because I've gotten one before, and it looks identical. They may use different plastic, but the mold that it's in is probably identical. But then the paint apps are different. So like the clothes and all the armor looks legit, but his face, the eyes are, a
little wonky.
Yeah. So yeah, he was showing me, I guess something was wrong with his crotch on his Arnold. Yeah. So I got a little crotch shot to the angle. What the angle do? He would look at this little crotch. Look at the little crotch shots. So yeah, Mike, we're trying to get him back on. I don't know why it would kick him off. I don't know. Whoa. Crotch shot. So since Mike's not here, I think what we'll do is because I think Mike was about to put you in the hot seat.
Uh-oh.
So
You sure that's what he was about to do?
I think he was about to look at me. I think he was about to put you in the hot seat. I think that's where we were going.
This is the time of the show that I'll put up the fire.
Yeah, somebody else, Jordan. If Jordan's watching, Jordan's going to put up the fire. Well, before we get to the hot seat, I will ask you another question.
Absolutely.
What do you, since we asked about what you expect for this year's Legions Con, what about this year's G-Con? What do you have any predictions on what you might see at this year's G-Con? There it is. I knew he was listening.
I think we might get either a brand new faction or completely new figure types representing future factions, if that make any sense.
Do you think G-Con, because me and Mike were actually thinking this last wave was going to be the Dragon. I think a lot of people thought that. Do you think that G-Con this year could be the time for the Dragon?
It could. That makes sense. That makes sense.
I think a lot of people are worried the price tag on it. I'm thinking it can't be a lot.
No, because it's not going to be. It's not going to be. I don't think too crazy big. I think it's going to be a nice size.
Yeah, I think it'll be a nice size. I definitely think it'll be bigger than a troll, and I definitely think it'll be bigger, obviously, and taller than the bear standing up.
And I'm thinking it'll be at least big enough that you could mount a figure on it to kind of make you look like a dragon rider.
Yeah, a dork lair. What is up, Bill? He is calling out a 3.0 body. So, yeah, yeah. So what would that be like? I don't know. Would that be bigger in between a brute and an ogre, or what? I mean, what would a 3.0 body be? Or are we talking smaller?
I know I'm thinking it's going to be something brand new. I think a brand new faction, brand new figures from future factions, or completely brand new body parts.
3.0 body fire. Yeah, I think they could do. I mean, I don't know if they could do a 3-foot dragon in a price point. I don't know. That's the tough question.
The price point and the size.
Yeah, because to me, a 3-foot dragon, I'm thinking it would have to be like freaking $400 or something, or but I'm thinking that's like a whole wave. And there's people that don't want to buy trolls at $100 or $110, or so, or some people don't want to buy the bear because it's expensive, but at the same time, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, so you would think that it could be a time for the dragon.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I try to keep my mind off the dragon because I really want a dragon, but I just try not to think about it.
And I know there's other stuff out there, like, especially there's other stuff on box art. Because me and Lauren, even one day we're looking at box art, and I forgot how much stuff is still on the box art that hasn't come out yet. There's still like a swamp troll and a fire troll that could possibly, be in the mix because it's on box art. And the dragon is on the box art too. So, yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy to think. And it's funny reading people's comments too. Double dragon. Which it's funny she says that because if you look at the box art, it almost looks like there's two dragons. There's a head and then it looks like a silhouette of something, and they've even showed some other. So, but if you have
I think a wave with just the dragon and possibly some type of dragon rider, like a brand new figure.
Yeah.
Like a brand new figure, like a dragon and a dragon rider. I think that's. I think the community will understand that this dragon is a wave all onto itself, and it'll still get support because we know it's going to look good. If the horseman doing it, it's going to have a crazy sculpt.
Yeah.
The wings going to be crazy. So I would accept the dragon as a wave onto itself.
Oh, look here. Schmerber saying 300.
That's doable. Well, I mean, from a customer standpoint, if the dragon is big enough and it look good enough,
300 sounds about right if you want to get a pretty decent sized dragon. And I would think at 300, most of the time those waves are I think they are like $600-700 or something.
Yeah.
With, so in the end, or 6+ or 5+ or something. So they could throw some other figures in with the dragon, But yeah, so that's cool. We obviously like asking people that now because it's getting us closer, closer as we get.
But we know a full horseman dragon will be the best thing out there.
It will. Oh my God, someone's saying 7 feet. Check. Okay, Curtis says no way in hell it's only 300. You don't see. I think if you go over 300 though, it's.
I think it could be because $400. That's pretty much you like the wave that closed this Sunday. That was $420.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So
it's just
$420.
Yeah. And you think if it's for something for us, what it's going to be like at retailers or Big Bad Toy Store, like this could be.
That's true.
A very expensive item for someone else. But man,
I do the all in, so I'm thinking from an all in mind point.
Yeah, exactly. I like getting people's. It's funny when we ask these questions and then we get everyone's comments, so you get to see what everyone else is thinking as well. Stephanie Orkin says Dragon Rider is going to be female. It was a female that cut off the finger of the one Dragon Rider, right, in Lord of the Rings. So, hey, I'm down with it.
Or spoil us and give us a male Dragon Rider and a female Dragon Rider with them. Spoil us.
Jackie says hashtag no front rows for the dragon. She's cracking me up. The first thing that Jackie's gonna do is put colored hair. She can put colored hair all down it.
Put the ponytail on it.
Yep. All right, people. So now that we got that, it is time, Chris, for the hot seat. All right, Chris. I'm gonna need your top 5 mythic, cosmic, figure obscura figures. If you could give us an order of least to best, so go 5 to 1, and maybe tell us why they are where they are in rankings.
All right, because I'm looking at the collection right now, but I got it. I would say my number 5 is Attila Leorsa 2.
Okay. All right. So you like okay, Mike's texting me. Oh, Mike's internet went down.
Oh.
Mike's internet went down. Until then, Mike has no internet. So you like the version 2 of this?
Yeah.
Is that because the unhelmeted?
Well, I never had the version 1,
Okay.
but looking at the comparisons, I just think the 2, not to be blasphemous to any OG collectors, but I just think that version 2 just looked way better than the original, in my
you're right
opinion.
there. Yeah, I got them. They right there. They pretty cool. Well, I got this guy here too. He kind of looks like him. Who is that guy? That kind of
I can't see the face. That's you?
man, is that me? That's Brian Almeida, to our studios. I just so happen to have him here in that outfit. So
I'm doing this on my phone. Everything is a little tiny.
no, phone's good. Phone's good. So that's number 5.
Yeah, that punched up gold, that golden red, the gold, the red, the lion crown helmet thing, the Warhammer. That checks off many boxes for me as a pure toy.
Well, you see, I put my head on that figure because I thought it was cool. I was like, man, that's a pretty cool body. I'm gonna put my head on that body.
No, that figure, that's
It's dope.
yeah.
Yep. All right, and that's number 5. Number 4.
Number 4 is Araka Gore. That's his name. I'm saying that right?
Yeah. But that's the blue
Yes.
the blue I guess
Yes.
dragon, ogre scale
Yes.
dragon.
Yes. I think, me personally, I think that's the best ogre scale figure we got to date. It looked good. It moves good.
Yeah.
It feels good in your hand. It got weight to it. He got the articulated jaw, the paint work, everything about that figure.
Now, do you have a scourge? Scourge?
I have a Scourge. I haven't
Okay.
opened them yet, but I have a
Okay.
Scourge.
Scourge. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I got Scourge first at the PowerCon, so
Yeah.
he was cool. But yeah, Akragor's, he's definitely that sparkle he's got like
That
on his
sparkle
back.
is crazy.
Yeah, it's something else.
Like if I would have seen a figure like that in a toy store when I was a kid, I would have lost my mind.
Oh, no doubt. I think if Mythic Legions were in stores, I think they'd blow people away. I think people would be like, "What in the hell is this?"
Yeah, he's a big chunky guy that moves real good, just like from a toy perspective.
Yep. I like bigger, bulkier figures, so I
Yeah.
definitely ogres are where it's at. So that's number 4.
That's number 4.
Number 3.
Number 3 is the Monkey King.
Ooh, that's a good one.
It's every time I walk past my shelf, I gotta look at him. I gotta mess around with him for a minute. It's something about that figure, just
Yeah, he's
how they
something else.
sculpted it. That's a good figure. That's a great figure in my opinion.
And I don't know if it's just him being a monkey and you want to put his arms up and put him in different, like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't seem like there's a bad pose.
Not at all.
Figure. Like that figure, you could do anything with that figure and you're like, that's gold, like it's
and I'll play with a lot of my toys. Like I take them off the shelf and actually play with them. And just from a toy perspective, the swap out face plates, the phoenix feathers, the different head, the bendable tail, like that's an awesome figure.
Okay, Schmerber says, still haven't opened my Monkey King. Oh,
Gotta open them.
Yeah,
and I got the gold, and I ordered the gold one.
Yes,
the retailer exclusive gold one, like that one.
Say it's coming out next month or something, or
I'm not sure, but I wouldn't mind.
Is it next year? I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. It seemed like maybe I have my dates wrong. I swear it said next month, but I was like, I don't know how that's possible.
Like I knew a little bit about the lore I knew a little bit far
I
as
did
like
not.
visuals and everything.
Yeah, I did not. I had to go do my research on because I was like, oh, I'm not familiar with this.
I knew a
But then
little bit about it.
I was shocked at how popular it was. It wasn't like, I mean, there was a lot of different Monkey King versions or different Monkey King this or that. I mean, I think I went to Big Bad.
I knew that Goku from Dragon Ball Z was kind of based on that character.
Okay. Yeah, I think, was it Big Bad? I think I went to, and there were a few Monkey King figures or different things you could get there. Because I looked it up there and was like, I just want to see what this is. Does anybody else have anything like this? But I do think out of all the different versions, the Horsemen always seem to hit it on.
That one came out perfect. Like I've seen different figures, and to me, that's the best Monkey King out there.
Yeah, the gold one's gonna be cool. I think I might like the gold one better.
Me too.
I haven't seen it yet, but the
Me too.
pictures are making me like it.
I'm a sucker for like that gold red combination, like that high yellow tone gold. Every time you'll get me every time.
Yep. All right, so that's number 3. So number two.
Number 2, this is a cheat / asterisk because it's a 2-pack.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
The Bastet Anubis 2-pack.
Oh. Yeah.
Those even amongst like 4 Horsemen standards, those 2 figures are different.
Yeah.
Those figures are something just.
I love when I get figures like that because you didn't have to really do anything to them. I feel like right out of the box they just glide and smooth and they just feel good. Where it's like, man, I didn't even have to do anything. Like I love. That's what I loved about the Valiant Night when we got it at the con. Because everybody got it, and it was like nobody was heating that up, nobody was warming that up, everybody was just pulling it right out, like, and it moved all good. You were like, man, this is like fresh.
Absolutely.
And I always like that. I'm like, I can usually tell by the arms. I'm like, ooh, the arms are just gliding.
Not too tight, not loose.
Yes, yeah,
just
like,
right.
Yeah.
And I picked up that 2-pack at Shop the Curiosity, so I was one of the first people to get that in hand. Yep. And then I came home that night, and I just took a bunch of pictures about just all the different body, like the new arm, like basically brand new bodies.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
So I was posting pictures of the feet, the arms, hands, just to kind of encourage people, like, yo, these might be something you want to get.
No doubt. Yeah. Hopefully, I assume they're probably somebody I was at a con and locally here, a local Toy Hio, and somebody had the set but was actually selling them individually, and I thought that was kind of cool. So you didn't have to buy them together.
And then they come with so much stuff.
They do though.
Like fully packed boxes full of stuff.
These comments are great. All right, drum roll. What is the number 1 favorite figure?
The number 1, I'm looking right at her. It's a she.
Oh.
My first figure.
Oh.
Still my favorite figure. And that is Lady Gadriel.
Ooh. That is nice.
My first and still my favorite.
Nice. Now
I love that figure. Everything about that figure. Everything.
She's actually gone up in price. She can be a little pricey.
I mean, rightfully deserved.
Yeah. Yeah. She's got some clout on her name when it comes to that price tag. No, her matching Sir Ignatius
That
with that
pearlescent, that's a
pearlescent
pearlescent.
is where it's at. And I think she's the only one that matches him right now at this point that's out. I don't think there is anyone else that has that type of pearlescent tone.
We got a few that's coming, like Sir
One that's
Uzak.
coming.
He got a certain but
Yeah,
right now it's just them two.
just them two that match each other, which is really cool. I like her helmeted version. I like her unhelmeted version.
Yes.
She technically is is she the first black female mythic?
I want to say so. I officially don't know who came out. I think her and Hera came out in the same wave, the Advent of
Oh, you
Decay
are
wave.
right. You are right. She's the man. Hera's dope too, though.
I like everything about that figure. Her hair, her skin tone, the pearlescent armor,
Yeah,
her
the
wings.
wings.
I'm
The
looking at her
wings.
right now.
So you can't forget the wings.
The
The wings.
wings.
The wings are dope because that's like an extra in itself. Not every figure comes with those. But
And she was my first figure because I was trying to factor in a bunch of things. Like, I don't know if I'm going to want to start collecting this line. Let me get a figure that really stand out. Then the price point on Big Bad Toy Store at the time, I think she was only like $50.
yeah, I was about to say you probably had gotten her while she was still $50, which is great. Like I said, now I'm trying to. You bought a figure off me at Legion's Con.
Delphina of
Okay, it was
Etheros.
Delphina. So it was Mark House Seal that bought Gwendolyn off me because I had two females. And those are my two favorite females. I was like, I don't know if I want to get rid of these extra
Oh, no,
ones.
once I saw that Delphina, I was like, eh.
Oh yeah, Advent was.
And
I
you gave me a deal on her
I
too. So
I think I did. Yeah, I think I
yes, you
did.
did. You took
Um,
$20 off.
yeah, I think I did. I do that to a lot of people. I put price tags on, but I'm just like, yeah, I just put that on because, and usually my price tags are decent, but I always hook my peoples up, man.
Yes, you did. You hooked me up, brother. You hooked me
I
up with
actually
that
hooked.
one.
Actually, I think we both did that's what we did with Mark because he had the wine, so I did a barter and trade with Mark. I think I gave him Gwendolyn, and he gave me a few bottles of wine and then $40.
And that Delphina figure, I love her too, but I don't want to spoil any other questions. So
Well, okay. Oh, all right. So we got through your top five. What about favorite race?
favorite race would be the Angels.
Okay.
At this
Oh,
point,
okay.
Angels.
Awesome. And then we'll go with what about a favorite faction?
Order the Etheron.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay.
Come
Okay.
on. Order
Okay.
of the E. Come on.
That is right. The Eagles are flying high in there.
And yes, my E Gallus, he's adjacent. He's adjacent Order of Etheron to me.
Yeah. Yeah, I have the birds, the mythic birds. I used to have all the
He's the
birds.
only one I have.
Okay. I used to have all the birds together with the Order of Etheron, but then I outgrew my case, so I've separated them to Gothotropolis birds, and then I put the birds, the Etheron's dozen, with the Order of Etheron. So they're in there together.
One day I'm hoping, because he's probably the top of my grail list, to get an Etheron for a decent price.
He is in my top five, Etheron, because he's just a badass figure. He's just badass. Yeah, he's tough. He is.
He might have the top spot on my grail list.
And that's what I was doing. Me and Mike used to talk, and my top fives always changed as I was getting figures. And then
Yeah,
Mike
as
was
you get
always
new figures
surprised.
in.
Mike was always surprised when I'd give him my top 10 and it was different than oh, you kicked out Unkin or something. I'm like, oh.
He's another one on my grail list.
Yeah,
He's another one.
Unkin's pretty sweet too. Orange. Who is that? Is that Duke?
No.
Oh, that's Billy?
Yeah.
Oh. I didn't know who that was.
He's an asshole.
Lauren's showing me cat photos.
Sorry. It's really cute. I couldn't. I mean.
Let's see.
You have
Okay.
to see him right now.
Yeah.
What?
ADD.
If the Four Horsemen were to make a figure tribute to you, what would it look like? What parts would it consist of?
The Anubis body, like that brand new body.
Okay.
Of course, you ain't even got to change the color of the skin tone on them. Obviously, you ain't even got to change. Yeah, listen. Perfect match. Perfect skin tone match.
That's awesome.
And of course, I'll take out the wolf feet, use the bare feet, the regular human hands. Maybe a different torso type, but I wouldn't be mad at the same torso type. And he need golden majestic wings. Because he'll be an angel from the city of Sirius. I hope I said the city right, but
I think you did. I think you did.
I
think I say things right, and then Mike's like, "No, it's
And
we always go back with Vetus and Vitus. I think that's the number one thing. Everybody's like Vetus, Vitus,
and just give him some type of mask or something. Because I'm a big mask guy. Like I like Iron Man, Doctor Doom. I like figures with masks. So just give him some type of angelic, crazy cross mask, and that'll be a perfect Chris figure.
Schmerber and J Mac say Etheron 2.0 would be amazing.
Yes, it would.
I do think the next time they come back around with the Order of Etheron, it'll happen. Because last time, let's see, the Order of Etheron went up against Necronomicon, right?
Yep.
So I feel like when they flip it around, it'll be, the Order of Etheron first, then Necronomicon. So there'll probably be more order figures based than skeletons.
Just a side note, like far as the evil factions, the Congregation is my favorite. So it's like my favorite hero faction goes up against my favorite villain faction. Like the Congregation, that's my favorite evil faction.
And Mike would be happy about
that. It's something about them. They got like a religious, well, just my head canon, and from what I get, they got like a religious type of twisted, kind of crazy something going on with them.
What what did you think when you heard that the gold skeletons are the fallen angels? Bro, I knew what I mean. That's why I asked this, but like when they were talking about that, I'm like, dude, like this is like that was great,
and it makes sense.
It told me a lot. It did. It totally like made it like that. Anyone that didn't like the gold skeletons now has a reason why they are what they are. I liked them before I knew what they were, but knowing what they are makes it better.
My thing is the gold skeleton was a figure on my grail list. There's something about that gold skeleton. So when they announced the up-to-date version, and then they showed like that the fallen angel aspect of it and the lore of it, and that made me love it more. And it makes sense. It makes sense that angels would have golden bones, and why not?
I'm like, who thinks of these things, man?
That was a good one.
It was. It was. Like I said, it was very short and sweet and subtle, but it was perfect. Perfect. I mean, if that was written in a bio and I was reading it, I'm like, yeah, that's where it's at.
Like Fallen Angels, that makes complete sense.
Let's see here. Well, I guess we could ask you what your 3 least favorite figures are.
You
I know.
just turn the heat up for me.
I know. Like I said, there's no
That's
wrong
one of my favorite
answer.
sound effects of all time. that right there.
I've been doing that in high school. That's been getting me in trouble since high school. I'd be like, teacher's like, oh, I was in high school and it's like, who the fuck said that?
Hey, that sound effect cracked me up every time. Every time I hear that.
Teachers are like, Brad, damn it, I know it was you.
Okay. All right. Least favorite.
3 least, like I said, there's no wrong answers. We know they're all beautiful, but what are 3 that irritate you? What are 3 that
and these are like
you could leave at the house?
They based off comparison. So
okay.
Like, okay, one would be
start with 3 and work your way up to the worst.
Okay.
Yes, work your way up to the worst.
So 3 would be the Krampus figure.
Okay.
Like either version.
Okay.
And of course, it's a great figure, but I compare it to the other FO figures.
Okay.
And like in that short amount of time that FO's been out,
I got
like
you.
Figure Obscura came a long way from the Krampus figure.
It has. Yeah, Krampus was what, the OG of Figure Obscura?
Yeah, he was the first one, I believe, the first one.
I think he was, and then the Headless Horseman, I think, is next. Krampus is cool, but I get what you're saying. The evolution of Figure Obscura has evolved, and he's on the third, the bottom of the totem pole.
Yeah, that's just because I'm comparing them to the rest of the bunch.
Gotcha.
Because like you got Father Christmas and like the Monkey King and the Red Death is like those figures are like next level.
He says, Chris, I see the smoke coming from your kitchen. Laugh out loud. The heat is on you, brother. Oh, they're not that hot, I promise. Well, Psycho Ed, he's been in the hot seat before. He knows how to handle it. So
it ain't too hot, not too hot.
Nah. Mike's not here. I kept it cool. I kept it a little cool. What's number 2 least favorite figure?
Okay, number 2, and this is by comparison, is the Orc Legion builder.
Okay.
Like the basic one with like the basic grayish.
The one they did in the reinforcements.
Yeah.
The first one, yeah.
Yeah, and that's only by comparison to the other orcs.
Yeah, he's just a basic, yeah. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, that's all.
But
like a standalone figure, like the body type, it's on point, but just compared to all the other orcs.
I agree. Are you a fan of orcs at all?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm a fan of all the races.
What's your favorite orc?
Favorite orc?
Even one you don't have, if you don't have it or you want it,
if it's one I don't have, that's Unkin.
Yeah.
And if it's the one I got, it's Queen Urxa.
Okay.
Because in my personal headcanon, she plays a big role.
And
she plays a big role.
Yeah. sometimes I feel like I should have her more center as a centerpiece of Aerothere on that side, because I kind of feel like I put the orcs on one side, but she's kind of in the middle, but she's in the back, but that's because she falls over. I gotta hold her up. But what's your number one least favorite figure? Number
one would
Stick
be
down the steps, leaving the house when it's on fire.
the Goblin Legion builder. And
That's
that's
another
only
basic.
and that's only because of the comparison to the
Yeah.
rest of the goblins, because all the other goblins, they have like personality.
Yes. I mean, even what is it? Thump. I like even like little Thump, like his armor and whatnot, just a little.
His armor, that rusty, like they
Yeah.
all have personality, and by
Yeah.
comparison, he's exactly what he is. He's a legion builder.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's a grunt soldier. But I like the other Goblin Legion builder, the deluxe one we got that's on the bigger dwarf body.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
like that one.
Yeah, I like that one too.
Because he has personality, because besides Gonks, we don't see goblins on that bigger body type. So
I think Mike says Gonks is his favorite goblin. I like Gonk. I like the rest of I like that helmeted goblin. Someone says I love the orcs. Okiedos. Normally that's our go-to. Our fans always say Okiedos.
I like the Motu figures. I wasn't going.
Yeah, I mean, we've even had people on the show who are big Motu fans, and their least favorite figures were the Motus, and I'm like, which is like, wow, okay.
Okiedos is all right. I like that figure.
It's sacrilegious. Yeah, it kind of is a little bit. Okiedos is getting left on park bench. Oh, he can handle. He's got 4 arms or 6.
He climbed right out of it.
Yeah, he climbed right out of there. He's fine.
Follow you home.
Yes, Gonks is fire. That's great. I'm trying to think. Did I miss out any questions? I don't have the list in front of me. I'm merely going off the top of my head. Mike always asks the questions. I'm trying to think. Did I miss one?
What race would I like to see?
Oh, yes.
Mythic that isn't in Mythic?
Yes. What race would you like to see that isn't?
Because I was thinking on this one. Some type of aquatic, amphibian, merman type.
Yes. And we talked about that.
And I'm thinking you could possibly tweak the grayscale alien from Cosmic. You could kind of tweak that thinner body to get like some type of amphibious.
Yeah.
Like, put some webbed hands on them, some webbed like feet. I think that slender body type will work good for.
I don't know this. I mean, I don't know it. Nobody gives me any insight, but obviously we've heard we've heard them say that there's so much more, and they give us a map. There's all this water out there. They've talked about that before.
Exactly. Yep.
And so you know that at some point they're probably going to do something like that. My only thing is, and nobody said, and I know nothing, but I'm just wondering if the Savage Crucible thing, because their first line was, I think, some lizard or like aquatic type looking. I wonder if they're waiting a little bit, or didn't want to bring that out at the same time, or maybe they even weren't or thinking about it. But I'm just saying, if they were thinking about it, maybe they would wait.
Yeah, give those guys time to shine, and
like
if you want that type of figure, they got that type of figure for you.
Yeah,
I could see that.
Yeah, and I feel like we know it's coming.
Yeah,
eventually one day, like I said,
yeah.
if the map's there, the water's there, it's going to be, and they've spoke about it, so it's going to happen. I'm
And
excited.
I could wait for it. I'm in for the long haul, so I could wait.
Mike really wants his Merman Motu tribute figure really bad. And obviously I don't know if we're getting Motu tributes this year. This may be the first year that we don't get Motu tributes.
Yeah.
Because of PowerCon. I don't know if IshCon is going to replace PowerCon and they're going to do Motu tributes for that. I figured they would say something by now, and I haven't heard anything. So I don't think Motu tributes are going to happen this year. It's just me.
And it kind of seemed like, this my honest opinion, I don't know much, but the Motus were always part of an all-star wave. And it looks like they kind of trying to like phase out of that and just come in with a brand new type of wave of something.
Fine.
But definitely not call it all-stars. That's what I'm thinking.
I'd like to see All Stars come back. I liked voting. I know they don't have to have us vote. They don't have to do anything. But it was always cool. I always liked the campaigning, where everybody on the cabals, vote for this guy, vote for that guy. And some of them are hilarious.
All Stars is where I got a lot of my like OG figures from.
Yes. So
like Vitus and Romulus.
Yeah. I mean, those are figures I paid $200+ for when I first got in. Like, I can remember paying like, I think $200, I think, for Romulus. And someone said I got a deal. Mike, I think, said I got a deal at $200 at that time. He's like, that's like a $300 figure. Same thing with Azar.
Yep.
I think he was like, shit, he was going for like $300-$400, and somebody's like, I got him for like $250, and I bought him, and then 2 years later, it's like, here, look, you can get them all day long for $50, but it's just $40 or whatever. So
yeah. So from that perspective, the All-Star Wave is
it means a lot to the community and the fans, especially people who are needing those completionists or people who are wanting those figures.
I could see both sides of that. Like, people wanting like the older figures, and the Horsemen as a studio, like, listen, we want to give y'all some brand new, innovative stuff that's not being done. I could see both sides of it.
Getting rid of All Stars would actually help, I guess, the nostalgic or the value of the old figures that haven't been remade. I mean, it would just make those figures, I think, more expensive, I guess, per se, because knowing that they couldn't, if they just quit All Stars, they're not being made again. So that would just be like, where that kind of sucks. But
no, I appreciate them, because I'm getting my Sir Iggy in the next All-Star
Wave. Exactly. I have all the figures, and I still like to vote. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't need any of the old figures. I have them, but like, I still like to vote, and I still like to have extras and whatnot. And if they came out with a Asterion, I was hoping they'd come out with a Asterion for that. I was voting for Asterion. I'm like, man, I want a Asterion so bad. I want to have
me too.
Minotaurs, but
I don't have them.
Was definitely a big one. Definitely. I think that was actually the last question that Mike normally asks. Is the race that you want to see?
It would be some type of aquatic.
Yeah.
And it could be different types, because depending on what part of Mythos you in, it could be different types that they could even war with each other.
Oh yeah, like pirates are different type of like because you got to have good and bad, I would assume, so I would think it would be like a yin and yang type thing. But mystery box, someone says mystery boxes. Yeah, those were fun. Anyone saying it was a ripoff was kind of like, I mean, worst case scenario, you were getting your money back.
One more thing, not to cut you off. I do have a
No.
giveaway.
What is that? It's a giveaway?
Yes, I do. But is one caveat. You gotta let me pick the hashtag. If you let me pick the hashtag, I got a giveaway.
We can do that. Do you want to do that now, or
Whenever you want to.
or do you want to show us your collection first, and then we'll do it, or
Totally up to you. We could go through the collection.
you want to do that first, and then I'll get
Yeah,
it
we
set
could
up?
do that. All
Okay.
right, let me take the camera off this thing. Everybody, bear with me.
I'll put you on full view if you want to show that.
Let me see. Turn this camera around. Uh-oh.
There is a way to switch the camera. I think you got to hit either settings or click on something, and then you got to flip it or something. You got to hit a couple buttons, I think. But you can't do it. I think when I did the StreamYard, I had to click on a couple different things. Mystery boxes were kind of fun. Yeah, they was fun. Yeah. Mystery boxes were dope. I wouldn't mind buying more. Yeah, no crap. Knowing what I know now, I would have probably bought more. Because it looked like if you bought a lot, you was getting a lot. Is what it looked like. Ooh, someone says collection time. Code Lavender. Aha! He did it. All right, here, I'm going to hide this comment.
Okay.
And then I
Oh,
will.
that actually works.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
And then I will put you on full here. Can you still hear me?
Yep. Can you hear me?
Yep. Awesome.
All right. We'll start in the corner with some unopened stuff. A ton of unopened stuff.
You got
Yep.
you got Walter the Mad.
Yeah, and I had to pick up the singles because I was not opening that 2-pack he signed for me. I'm not. That is not getting open. And I got my Cosmics down here. Some Cosmics I haven't opened yet. So now I'll start to just gradually go up.
Okay. Oh, there you go, Clavius.
Everybody bear with me if the handy cam is a little shaky.
Oh no, you're good.
Oh, and apparently my wizard fell over
Oh,
at some
wizard down.
point.
Wizard down. Oh,
Another one of my favorites, Xylona.
Xylona, yeah.
I like her. I know a lot. She freak a lot of people out, but I like her.
No, I like her. Is that K-Door back there?
Yep. I picked
Yeah.
him up recently. And Lord Dragoon, I like that figure. I really like that figure.
Hordak. Cowers.
And there she go.
The queen.
Now, if you would have asked me my top 10, she's on that top 10.
Gotcha. I see Calazir back there.
Yep. Got him with a little special effect going.
Hells yeah. Oh man. Egallus. The big boys. The loose is loose. Dubon. I like Dubon.
Yeah. This might be my favorite troll.
He is. He's one of my favorites.
I haven't opened up the ice troll yet, but so far,
Ice Troll was my first, but Bronus I think is my favorite. Trying to get my Cowboys here back on the week.
Look at that ugly mug.
if you notice, I keep most of my favorites like up, like center stage.
Thistlecorn. Oh man. Ilgar. Shit, I paid $200 for that dude back in
All
the day.
star. He's another
Yeah.
another all star.
And there's the one.
The one that started it all.
Number one.
She gets some extra camera time too.
Yeah.
She
Yeah,
get
boy.
extra camera time.
I know Xenothon gets some hate sometimes, but even Xenothon, boy, I mean,
Yeah,
he's not a bad
especially
looking.
once you throw the wings on him.
Yeah, I mean, he comes with a lot of stuff too. And that gray skin's kind of unique. Oh yeah, Demetrius. I like that version of Silver Cord. Brother M.
Bro man from the 5th floor.
Hell yeah. Oh, that's the Black Knight. Like, there's Trevor's favorite figure. Ooh. There he is. That effect on the blade is cool.
Yes, it is.
Elphagor, he's always a must. Oh shit, I see Delphina.
Delphina in the flesh, baby.
Is that the shadow Equidron back there?
Yep. I
Somebody had one.
got the regular version still boxed up. And
Yeah,
this
those are
is accessories and few more figures and stuff.
damn. Oh, Bilam.
I hope the lighting is okay.
No, I can see. Yeah, we can see. Gorgo. There's the queen.
There's the queen.
I see Torion back there.
Yep.
Oh my god. The purple head, the purple from Purplore. the orc. The purple.
Yep.
That's awesome. And that's a gold trimmed knight, a Templar, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, I can see the gold apps on there. Ooh, Freya. Oh, there's Joe Viteri in the back. Yeah. That's a badass shield too. Yeah, that looks good. It looks real good. I think Okiedo's actually looks better without his hands on his back like that.
Yeah, I just got him standard.
He kind of, I think he looks cool just like that. Is that the glow in the dark one?
Yep.
Oh yeah, I can see that you got both of them.
Oh, all right.
Bazinga!
Had to turn the light on.
Oh yeah. All the Christmas.
The set and Anubis come with so much stuff. It is crazy.
Yeah, looks good. Mask of the Red Dead. Marley. He started it. Oh, okay. Now we get the Cosmics.
Yep.
I like that figure.
Yes, I do. Same here.
He's
I need
probably
two. I
like
need
one of
two
my
more
favorites.
so I could display him with all three heads.
Yeah. Yeah, he's probably one of my favorite. Okay, Knox is pretty cool too.
One more. I gotta get a close up of the guns, the gun show. She one of my favorite cosmic figures.
Oh, I was lost there for a minute. I was looking at the question. I was looking at the collection. Freya comes with a cape. No, Freya comes with a fur. I think.
And that's it.
Hell yeah, dude! That's an awesome collection.
And I got some mess codes and stuff. I don't know if y'all want to see.
Always don't care. Well, so how many mythics are so you would consider yourself a completionist?
Uh,
Or are you just like I'm cherry picking whatever I can as I can as I go?
oh no, I do all ends, but I'm not like going backwards and spending $200 on
Gotcha.
anything.
So as they come, all stars here or there, you see a deal or something, then you'll get it.
Yeah, but
Gotcha.
for the most part, I'm going all in.
Gotcha. Hell yeah. How many mythics do you think you have?
I might say over 100.
Okay, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot.
I might say over 100 because I got a lot of stuff that's still on ice. I know at one point I had about 30 something figures I ain't open up yet. I said, okay, I gotta open up some of these.
Yeah. See, that's when I should have. That's let me go out of here. That's when I should have had a show. Is when I had about 20 or 30 figures displayed, but I had over 100 mythics and totes. Just Mike said, "Why don't you display them?" And then when I got my case, I spent 1 week, and every night I opened a different faction.
Hey, that's where my Black Series figures live now in totes.
Yeah, and it was crazy, dude. And I'm weird. I could have just cut open the twist ties, but I was over there untwisting every twist tie. I had like freaking sores on my fingers from untwisting stuff, but it was fun. It was a great time
So
taking them all out of the box,
I'm,
going through them.
I'm hoping everybody liked the collection. I hope the
Dude,
camera work was okay.
I'm
Nothing.
gonna say this: it's some of the best filming we've had in a while. No, I'm being serious. Even Lauren yelled and goes, "This is the best filming we had." No, it was. Some people go quick. I think they're modest. They don't want to, they're just like, here, but it's like, then you can't really see it. But
Yeah, that's what I figure. I figure people want to see it. So
yeah, and the slower you go, the better quality you see real quick. If you just go like this, and it's kind of like, it's gone. But sometimes people don't even know, they can't see what they're filming. They're just trying to do it. But no, that was great. That was
and
a great one.
that was all on the fly.
Oh, this whole show is on the fly. That's what we do, man. There's no scripts. There's no scripts. But yeah, so if you want to do a giveaway, I got the giveaway tool up here. If you want to give me the hashtag, I'll type it in here.
Okay, and this is a shout out to my personal crew.
Okay.
Jackie, Mitzi, Stoke, Raylan, David Williams, Cullen. There's certain people they get the meaning. Hashtag bare feet.
Bare feet.
Yup. BARE as in bear.
Hashtag bare feet. That's it.
That's it.
All right.
Okay.
Let
And
me get it up here.
this is the giveaway.
How come it ain't? Oh, here. Let me show you what you got. Okay. All right.
Excuse the glare.
I see a little bronze dwarf there. Is that what that is? Or no, dwarf Legion builder. Hells yeah, son. I like it. There you go. Oh, and they're coming in.
Doing my Vanna White thing.
Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Meow meow. Lauren says, "So awesome, Chris." Yes, that is very nice. The struggle is real. Struggle is real. Did I miss something? Yeah. Hashtag bare feet. Get it in there, people. Get it in there. And I assume the winner will, I guess, message Chris, and he'll get that out to you.
Yep.
I'll give him a couple.
Or message me, and if they feel comfortable with sharing their address, I'll ship it to them.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
At some point next week, though, I'm gonna keep it real. It'll be at some point next week.
Hey, yeah. No, hey, it's a giveaway. We appreciate that. We appreciate that. At your leisure. At your leisure. Don't forget, but at your leisure.
Hurry up and do it, but take your time.
Very kind to you. All right, let me go. How many we got? 15. How many are watching? 18. Hashtag bare feet, and you will get a chance to win. All right. Ooh, G's in there now. Speaking of, before we do this, I guess we can. I'll put this up here. We'll promote this for 2 weeks from now. Episode 15 on July 16th at 7 o'clock. Our Legion's Lair guest will be Jawisekwe. And I'm going to go out on a limb. Is it Ekavaria? I think it's Ekavaria. I'm going to say it. But we're gonna have him on. He's gonna explain to everybody how to pronounce his name, like he told me how to say it. He texted it to me how you pronounce it, so that's what I say. So he'll tell you how to pronounce it.
And at some point, I need to come back too.
Hey, yes, me and Mike are gonna start doing that. More spin the wheel, getting on the show thing. We're gonna do more of that. I think people like that.
And now that I know how all this works, and yeah, I need to be back on at some point.
I agree. Let's see. How many we got now? All right, 16. All right, people, who's ready? Let's draw this and get us a winner chicken dinner. I guess I could have applied. Come on, right? Oh my God.
The producer.
That's terrible. She says, "Can I win?" What are you going to do with it? Are you going to give it away to somebody? How about I give you something to give away? How about that? I'll do that. I'll give her something to give away, and we'll give this way. I'll give something to give to her to give away on the Legion's ladies. How about that? So we're going to pick another. We're going to spin it again.
All right.
We're going to spin it again. Lauren gets lucky all the time. Draw again. Come on. Well, Lauren can't. She's already out of the picture now. Stoots Magoots! There you go! Winner, Stoat chicken dinner.
Hey, we did a raffle for Colin, and I had a giveaway for that raffle, and guess who won it?
Stoat.
My goats, my big bro.
He's a winner.
My big bro. He just gotta send me his address again at some point. I forgot it. Oh, I'm gonna see him. I might hold it for him. I'm gonna see him soon. I might just hold
that. I was about to say you may see him soon if you come out this way. Who knows?
Yeah, he's supposed to be heading down too. Hopefully he's still heading down for the meetup. But yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. And then I will go.
That's crazy.
I'll give Lauren something to give away to her ladies. Her laddies.
Stoke win everything I give away.
You would dibs on all of Chris's free shit. I love it. Yes, congratulations. That's freaking great. Yeah. Woohoo, Stoat. He'll be at my house too. Yeah, see? So just bring it with you.
Yeah, perfect. That's my bro right there. That's big bro.
Well, I guess this is the time of the show where anybody wants to ask questions. Send Chris a question. I will go first. What was your go-to action figure as a kid?
Motu.
Which one though? What Motu figure did you? What out of all of them? Which one is your favorite? Which one did you play with? Like you had to get in the Motus and get that guy, and that's who you played with.
It's a three-way tie.
Okay.
Stratos, Manny Faces,
Love Manny Faces,
and Ram Man.
Yeah, those are good. Those are good. Mike thought I was weird when I said Manny Faces. I said that was like my first Motu figure. It's probably my first action figure I ever had was Manny Faces. So I have
I know when I was a kid, that blew my mind. Like, ooh, look, his face it turned around.
Yeah, that was something. That was like That was something to be able to like, dude, he's got 3 faces. Not
Three
just one.
faces. Like, watch this, watch this.
Yeah, like that was something. It was. That's man. Now I feel old. I remember when we used to do the 3-face Motus back.
Hey, and the Ram Man just used to crunch.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. If you were here earlier, Mike was here. Mike froze up. He lost internet power. He says he can't get back on because Mike doesn't have Wi-Fi. I don't think. I think he. I don't know.
That's why I got to come back for a 1.5 version.
Yes, we like updated versions. We do. We would have Curtis Ackerman back on for him to show us his updated version, but he's on everything, so everybody sees him anyway. It's fine. Hashtag ram me. I fucking love it. I like it. I'm missing the questions. I gotta go back. I just saw one. Battle Damage Skeletor was mine. That was great.
Big shout out to Steph too.
First car owned. That's different. First car ever owned.
That's I've actually never owned a car. I commute. I like to commute.
Do you know how much money you've probably saved on
car insurance?
That, car payments, tires, gas, tune-ups, oil changes. Yeah.
I've driven. I know how to drive, but I can
that was gonna be my next question.
I can actually say I've never owned a car, and I currently don't own a car.
Gotcha. But you live in a place where you can commute to where you need to go and not have to do. Gotcha.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
You ain't got one of those electric bikes, do you? Because those are kind of cool.
No, I'm not biking nowhere.
Dude, this guy went down my street on an electric bike the other day, and I swear to God, dude,
they everywhere though. They everywhere.
He had to be doing 50. Like he was just like quiet as hell, just. And I'm like, whoa, bro, like damn.
And then y'all gotta understand, I'm the dude that's almost 50 years old that's never been on an airplane before. So
it's coming.
I'm that dude.
It's coming.
I'm having a reverse midlife crisis in reverse.
That's actually not that weird, I don't think. I don't know. I haven't been on a plane since 2000. I haven't been on a plane since before 9/11. That's crazy. Like I went on one in 2000 and 9/11 happened. I just never went on one. I was like, I mean, not that I was scared. I just never went anywhere. I never did anything.
Jackie told me to stop being a wimp and just get on a plane.
You know what? I don't like roller coasters, but I actually enjoyed taking off on the airplane. Like when they took off, I thought that was fun. It was like you were on a drag strip or something. And you just go real fast, and all of a sudden you're up in the air. And I was like, oh, that's it. Okay, cool. We're good. I'm like, I hope he knows what he's doing. But no, it was cool. Like I said, and I've flew out to Arizona, so it was
I'm headed to Pennsylvania, so this first one is nice and close.
Yeah. So I mean, the actual plane ride itself probably isn't that long.
No, I think it's an hour and a half. Maybe.
Yeah, that's probably not. Yeah, they probably spent a half hour trying to take off.
I checked the calendar, Chris, and Jackie and I are going to make it work out so we can pop over, meet halfway.
Yeah.
Do something.
Yeah, because they're not far from us.
Whoa.
It's like it's an hour and a half.
We drive 45 minutes, 40 minutes each way and meet.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We meet at Rick's out there.
Yeah, it's a few of us supposed to be supposed to be coming up. Like, yeah.
Yep. So we'll definitely be in on that because it's not far.
Hey. Hey.
All right. Hey, Chris.
With let's see here. You can do it, Chris. You can do it. Oh, that's good.
That's my life coach right there.
Yeah, Jackie's something else. She really is. I like her. Like I said, she was on Legion's chat. I think I've seen her a couple times. But meeting her face to face, yeah, she's definitely life of the party. Definitely good spirited. So and just all around fun. Like I said, it's just never a dull moment.
Never.
And we have days and days of this. So yeah. And me and Mike are staying Sunday night this year. We normally, as soon as the con's over, we say bye and we leave. This time we're like, you know what? We're gonna
head out on Monday.
Head out on Monday to do that. Normally, the 2 years ago we got stuck at the football. Well, the venue was closer to New York, so when we left, it was right when they let out the football game at the MetLife Stadium or whatever. So it was like we're coming in and they're letting out, and it was like it was just like
that'll shut everything down, slow everything up.
Yeah, I was like, I would have just rather stayed at the hotel and just kicked it for a couple hours and then left. But oh well, yeah, it is. Oh, yeah, we did. Oh yeah, Toy Hio. Yeah, we just saw Jackie at Toy Hio a couple weeks ago.
I saw the pictures. She be everywhere. She get around.
Yeah, she just went to Kentucky and some other places. So yeah, she's
that's my girl. She get around.
Okay. Yeah, Thomas. Me and Mike. We cut out Wednesday. Normally we're there Wednesday, but nobody's ever there Wednesday. But like last year, it did seem like there was a lot more people there Wednesday.
Legion's Con, I'll be there from Wednesday to Monday.
Okay. I'm gonna see if I might talk Mike into doing something crazy. I don't know. We'll see if Mike wants to do so. I'm about to tell Mike, why don't we just leave Wednesday, get to the hotel Wednesday. I'm like, and we can just hang out in the lobby or sleep in our car or just do because we're invited to intern for the day on Thursday at probably 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning. So we were just going to leave at like 12 o'clock in the morning and drive. It's 6 hours. So we're just going to drive straight through. We figured we'd stop
on Wednesday, get there for Wednesday night.
And that's why I'm like, would you just want to get there Wednesday and then just hang out with everybody and then shit? I'm probably someone's sleep on a cot on the floor or something. I was like, I'll hang out in the lobby all night long. I don't care.
You know somebody got a spot for y'all. If y'all was to show up, y'all
That's
good.
what I said. I go, we just got to show up. I go, someone will help us out. I was like, if not, we know where we're going at 9 o'clock in the morning. We go get breakfast at Burger King and we go or McDonald's and we'll go over to the intern. Now, have you done intern?
No, I haven't done intern.
Okay.
That's something. Financially, it wasn't kind of quite in the cards this year, but at some point, yeah.
When I did it with Mike back in 2021, I didn't think it was in my cards either. I was like $300. I was like, I'd just rather buy $300 worth of figures, which I did. And then Mike's like, well, I'm going to intern. And I'm like, I guess I'll just put it on the credit card. I just said, screw it. And went. So, and it was the best thing that ever happened. So I love it. Oh, yeah, there we go right there. Chris needs an invite to intern. See, if I wasn't already a +1, I'd say, and that's what me and Mike do every year. We apply for interns so we could we wanted to do something nice for somebody like that and give like an intern spot away or something, or make somebody a +1 or something, or do something cool. But we haven't had that opportunity. But we still get to go. But we were actually trying to put our name in to get drawn to help somebody out. But it didn't work. But the people that we were trying to help did in fact get to go. So that is that is helpful.
Oh, I'm gonna try it for next year.
Yeah. Or if there's somebody out there that needs a +1, Chris, call up Chris. Because I'm sure you would split it with him rather than.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Definitely. The first year in. Oh yeah, was it La Quinta? La Quinta was funny. I couldn't believe it. Sleeping bags and all. I know they got cots there. So I'm like, give me a cot. I'll be over here by the pub. I'll just place it by the pub.
Right here in the corner.
Yep. I mean, if that dude was sleeping on the floor down the hallway in line for the 4 Horsemen at like 2 or 3 a.m. So I mean, there's that. So I mean, if that's what I'm going to tell Mike, like that dude was sleeping on the floor, we could hang out with everybody and just, you know what it is. Well, is there any more questions? Is that it? Is that a show? It's over 2 hours.
Oh, that was 2 hours plus.
2 hours and 11 minutes.
Ooh,
That's crazy.
I ain't think I'd have that much content for y'all.
Oh yeah, we definitely got content. Look, we didn't even have Mike. You didn't. Hold on, before we go. You had made some comments that were great, and usually Mike nudges me to do the knighting, and I didn't do any knighting tonight. So by God damn it, sir. Shing! Like the power of Grayskull, my daddy crown. I knight you, Chris Durant, in the order of Veteran. You are now an angel, a knighted angel, you son of a biscuit. Prom loves you. Yes.
Now it's official.
That's right. Yeah, great show. Sorry, Mike. No, Mike did wish me well in a text. But I think I did well. Like I said, I think I only missed the one question off the top of my head. So yeah. Well, with that, and oh look, Eduardo's bringing the cot, Brad. Brad, are you talking about me sleeping on the floor? Oh, that's great. No, like I said, we got plenty of time. We'll make something happen. All right, yes, 2 weeks. We got our good friend G's coming on. So stick with us. We're going to StatueCon. If you need any questions about StatueCon, message me. I'll get you the address, or look it up. Collectors Zorn StatueCon 2024. Me and Mike will be there with products. So come hang out with us, check us out, and then when we come back, we obviously will talk about the show, and we'll take pictures and some videos, get some content. Maybe we'll do a live or something while we're there. But cool. All right, Chris, thank you again for coming on. Everybody else, thanks for watching.
Thank y'all for having me.
No problem. Stick around in the green room real quick, and everybody
have
else.
a good night, Lauren.
Cabal, Peace.